had no idea where he was taking me. Then he turned to me, looked me dead in the eye, and said something that shocked me to my bones. This was the moment I realized my journey wasn't over yet. I was just about to shift. But let me take you to back where we started. When we got to the park, I didn't even think too much. I just assumed we stopped to pick more passenger. I was already tired, mentally gone. Then the driver said, "This is our last bus stop." I just stared at him, like, what? He said we will continue with another vehicle, that our money still cover it, but the box wasn't even ready. It was still loading slowly, like we had all the time in the world. I found a corner and sat down. I couldn't even bring myself to ask questions. I just sat there with my big body, eyes heavy. The noise around me felt distant, and for the first time, it really hit me. I was stranded, like really stranded, felt invisible, like as if I've disappeared in the moment. Nobody would even notice. I wasn't just tired, I was done. I sat there watching dumb, weak, and hating every single bit of this journey. Every noise, every delay, every details didn't matter anymore. I was angry with myself because I had been warned by God. My brother also told me not to go. My God's feeling was against it, but still, I didn't listen. The driver showed everyone their next transit, one by one. We were all headed to different directions. I sat there and quietly flipped out my file, flipping through every CV I had, pages after pages, nothing but referees available on request. That line used to feel normal. Now I just hated it. I sat there silently sobbing. I couldn't go forward and I couldn't go back. I was stuck not just physically, but in every possible way. And in the moment, all the qualification, all the dreams, all the efforts, it felt like nothing, like paper, like dust. But somehow I pulled myself together. I wiped my face, took a deep breath, flipped through the file again, one last time, maybe out of stubbornness, maybe out of the tiniest thread of hope. And there it was, faded ink, almost invisible, my brother's number, scribbled at the corner of the page. I nearly skipped. I didn't know true happiness until that moment. I rushed to one man sitting nearby and begged him to borrow me his phone. With my voice gone, I dialed the number with trembling hands, silently prayed, and guess what? God was tired of watching me cry because he picked up on the first ring. I managed to beg him to call me back before the man's airtime ran out. He did almost immediately, and when he picked, he was screaming his lungs out. I could hear everything, the panic, the anger, the relief, all the crashing into his voice at once. But I couldn't speak. Not at first, I just cried. When I finally opened my mouth, the only thing I could say through tears was, "Send me my sister's number." That was it. My heart was too heavy to explain further. I begged the man to please be patient with me, but he kept insisting, asking if I could send him airtime. Said maybe I would sort him out later. Before ending the call, he asked if I could register a new SIM or maybe get a small phone to stay in touch, but my body couldn't take any more. I was weak physically, emotionally, drained in ways I could not even explain. I told him calmly, "I can't handle it, I am not fine." Soon after my sister called, I picked up, or I couldn't even talk. I just told her, "If we stop at another park, I will give you a heads up."